everybody.
Hey,
How y'all doing?
how's it going? Now, our viewers are always in a good mood.
Yeah, they are.
We're always happy people, right? Our students we're usually happy, right?
Usually pretty happy.
They're usually happy.
Yeah, usually happy.
Usually happy.
So, hi everybody.
Mm-hmm. It's us
We
again.
decided to go live without the fancy spancy
Thing on the bottom.
logo. There's no more.
And we're hoping that makes it so
Logo
my
there.
voice will follow my voice, right? The motions on the screen will be more smoother. Will be smoother.
Yeah.
Than before. So just so it gets, but I guess we'll get right to it. Adverbs of frequency.
I like it. Mark doesn't mess around anymore. Just straight to the grammar.
I know.
I like it.
We could throw in a little bit more.
Can.
Yeah.
So today we're going to talk about adverbs of frequency. You can see there in the
Up there.
orange.
Frequency.
Adverbs of frequency, that's really, really long, so we can shorten that to AOF, adverbs of frequency. You can see there. AOF. F. All right.
Nice.
And these adverbs, I went a little bit bow-legged on this, but these
good.
adverbs are always, usually, often, sometimes, not often, hardly ever, never. Those are the adverbs of frequency, and we use adverbs of frequency to say how often we do something. So if you look at the title of this video, there's a question there that says, how often do you go to the shopping mall? So you can say, I always go to the shopping mall. I never go to the shopping mall. Mark, how often do you go to the shopping mall?
I sometimes go.
I sometimes go. Okay.
Yeah.
Mark sometimes
I
goes
sometimes go.
to the shopping mall.
It's not every day, but I sometimes go. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So basically there are two structures here that we can look at just on the whiteboard here.
This side. Yep.
We look at number one. We have subject. I, we, you, they, he, she, it, Mark, ULC, plus AOF, plus a main verb, go, play, study, etc. So we can say, for example, ULC always goes live on Thursdays. Okay, we never go live on Wednesday or Monday or Tuesday. We always go live on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Yes.
Today is Thursday.
Today's Thursday.
Today's Thursday.
All right. So we can look at that. I can say, Mark.
What word for Mark?
Mark. Often.
Oh, good. Often. What do I do?
Or often.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you often do, Mark?
What do I often do? I often teach English. No, I often.
Mark often watches.
Watching watches. I also often watch. Yeah, I often watch.
Amazon Prime. No.
Netflix.
Netflix.
I do. So I often watch Netflix.
Okay.
Right.
Mark often watches Netflix. This follows the same rules as any present simple. So I always go. Mark always goes. Okay.
Yeah.
So rule number 2. Subject plus be verb and is are plus AOF. Okay. So we can say it is be verb, never cold in Singapore.
Yes.
Okay. Unless you're inside.
Yes.
Right now, a little bit cold.
Yeah.
Mark, give me another example.
Okay. It is.
It is, okay.
Yeah. Well, we can say, again, it is. What did I get? I'm blanking. Okay. It is. Oh.
I put him on the spot.
It's never hot in Antarctica.
Is that true? I have no idea.
I think it's always cold, right?
So we're using the same example, Mark.
Or-
You're just
You
like
see,
my
I cheated.
You're just like my students.
I cheated.
Okay. Mark
Oh, yeah.
is
Yeah, Mark is always awesome.
Okay.
No, or always
On time.
on time. Okay, good. Okay, maybe not always awesome. Sometimes awesome.
Mark is never late. Mark
Yeah.
is always
Always on time. Yeah. Or I'm often hungry.
Mark is often hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Oh, or do you say often or often?
I say both.
You say both? Yeah.
I sometimes say often,
Often.
and I sometimes say often.
Often. Right. So yeah, in English, sometimes different dialects, I guess different speaking.
What do you say?
I think I used to say often more, but then I started teaching and I use often because now I use often more than often. But when I was younger, I used to use often more. So it changes.
How often do you use the word often? That's a good question.
Yeah, comment below.
It's a really good question.
Yeah.
We have one viewer, which is me.
Hello, Matt.
Hello. So,
Matt? Oh, yeah.
No, it's great. Hi, everybody. Today we are talking about adverbs of frequency. Always, usually, never, sometimes, often, hardly ever, never.
Yeah.
Just to review. Thank you for the like, whoever did that. Just review. Number 1, subject plus adverb of frequency plus main verb. ULC always goes live on Thursdays. Boom.
Oh,
Mark often watches Netflix.
Right. Yes.
It is never cold in Singapore. Rule number 2, subject plus be plus adverb of frequency.
Okay. Yeah.
Mark is always on time.
Or if I say another one, my students usually do their homework, right? My students usually do their homework. And
usually?
Yeah. My students
should always
are usually, right, in class. They're usually here, right? Yeah, they are usually here. Sometimes they are busy, but usually they are usually here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should always go to class.
Yes. Good advice.
If you want to improve your English.
Yeah. So there's our adverbs for today. These are adverbs that we use all the time. I always use always, or usually use always. Sometimes use always. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you use always as
I often use adverbs. I often use adverbs.
Well, I use adverbs every day.
Yeah, every day.
Every day. That's another adverb of frequency.
Every day. Different, right? Yeah.
Once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week. Those would go at the end of the sentence.
Okay.
I go swimming.
Yeah.
Once a month.
Okay.
So if I say I hardly ever go swimming, it's okay. But I go swimming once a month.
Okay. So even when you use the end, also adverb.
You can have that.
Like this one? Yeah.
Well, it is. I don't know if once a month is an adverb.
Yeah, like it's different, right? So, well, I don't know the specific grammar saying for that, but yeah, there's like these adverbs of frequency.
Time adverb.
Time expression.
Time expressions.
We had a guardian angel over here, yeah, who was like time expression, not.
Is that Mary Lena?
Marlena.
She's scared to go on video.
We have our
Wait, is she watching this? Are you watching this?
I think she's listening closely as we make grammar mistakes. So we have to make sure, So this is the time expression, not.
So Mark, how often do you go to the gym?
I never go to the gym. So we're back to these. For me, don't go to the gym is a bad explanation for me.
How often do you drink beer?
I drink beer. Yeah, actually, again, I don't often drink beer. I drink it maybe twice a month. Yeah.
Wow.
Not often. In America, I drink beer every week. But in Singapore, Mark drinks beer twice a month. Around.
Yeah, we can say twice a month. We can say once.
Yeah.
A week.
Some people, they drink once a week. Some people every day.
Once
Right?
and twice, those are special. Otherwise, we say number
Yeah.
times
Yeah.
day.
3 times. Yeah. If you drink beer 3 times a day, that's yeah. 3 times a week, 3 times a month, right?
3 times a year.
Yeah. Often our students will travel. They'll go back to their home country sometimes once a year, twice a year, right? To see their families.
So once, by the
Yeah.
way, once means 1 time, twice means 2 times, but everything else 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Right.
Number of times a day.
Okay. So,
I brush my teeth
our time expressions. Yeah.
2 times a day.
2 times a day. Okay.
How often do you brush your teeth?
Well, again, I would say twice a day, but I think people also say 2 times, right? No.
Yeah, 2 times is fine.
Whenever you hear people speaking English, they will sometimes use 2 times instead of twice. But again, this is our special word for 2 times in English. We say twice. Twice.
Thrice.
Mm,
I don't want to confuse you.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, you're watching this now, which is nobody.
Yeah.
But we got 2 likes, so thank you.
We'll try out the poll. If you can do the poll, that's our test for today.
We're going to throw a little survey on there. I don't know if we can do that after the fact.
I think we can. We'll see. We'll check.
So thank you. Hope you heard us well and everything was
everything was.
copacetic.
Oh, that's a fancy word.
Yeah, you don't need to look at that.
I don't know that one, so leave
Everything
that one alone.
was good.
Everything was good. Everything was all right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good. We have, I think. That's
all. That's it.
Yeah, we'll have 2 more lives, I think, before Christmas, right? 2 more.
2 more.
I think so. We'll try to do maybe another grammar and then some holiday-based topic for you in the coming weeks.
Just got this one hair, Mark.
Yeah. Oh, you got one. Okay.
Just got one hair. It just keeps
It's
falling down.
Keeps you. Sometimes, right? You gotta stay real.
Drive me nuts.
Yeah, but that's good.
I hate looking at myself. Yeah.
New thing you learned about math. But on that note.
All right.
On that note, we will see you next week for a little more English. So until then, bye-bye.
Bye, kids.
End.